Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Hockey ACT Canberra Labour Club CL1 Women's Grand Final. This stream is brought to you by Spacequake Sports, and the match between North Canberra Eagles and the University of Canberra Stars. My name is Jesse Beeson. I'll be your commentator for the two games this afternoon, and joining me, very special guest, Canberra Chill Women's Head Coach and National Pathways Coach Matt Cook. Matt, how are you going? Excited for this game?
Yeah, thanks, Jesse. It's a cracking afternoon here at the National Hockey Centre, and promises to be two fantastic games. This first one here, North Canberra Eagles against UC, should be an absolutely cracking contest. Both teams have had stellar years, and both deserve to be here in the big dance.
So, very different kind of come-ups to this grand final. North Canberra, obviously a relatively new club for the ACT. They came into the comp probably 8-9 years ago. UC finally back to the big dance and looking for a chance to win after their last win in 2011, was it?
2011, I think Eddie Bone played in that one, and she's back here with her first year back in Canberra for a long time, back into the big dance. So they've got some players that have contributed to a premiership team before, so they'll take that experience into the big game today.
So obviously a game of hockey does not happen without our umpires at our tech bench, and we thank them all, particularly our umpires Christy Robertson and Emma Lee Carroll. We'll run through the team lists for you. For North Canberra Eagles, number 1, Danny Brenner. Number 2 in goals, Asta Johnson. 3, Jade Norwood. 4, Lauren Yee. 5, Layla Riley. 6, Claudia Johnston. 7, Laura Monterosso. 8, Chloe Barton. 9, Jess Brady. 10, Georgie West. 11, Bridget Ellis. 12, Beck DeWord. 13, Zai Holloway. 14, Paige Smith-Oliver. 15, Mickey Beardmore. And 16, Annie Bush. And for UC, starting off, number 1, Edwina Bone. Number 2, her twin, Meredith Bone. 3, Megan Bowles. 4, her sister, Sam Bowles. 5, Addison Chapman. 6, Emma DeKeft. 7, Sarah Haynes. 8, Hannah James. 9, Philippa Mannix. 10, Christy Martin. 11, Olivia Martin. 12, Gabrielle Milan in goals. 13, Elizabeth Salter. 15, Kristen Van Rensburg. And 16, Sonia Johnston. Teams are about to make their way out onto the field, just going through the coin toss. Captained today by Olivia Martin, who was a North Canberra Eagle junior and started her first grade journey with the North Canberra. And Laura Monterosso, a North Canberra Eagles junior, who is captaining the side of the grand final. It's a very exciting moment for Laura Monterosso today.
As both teams walk out onto the field, it's been a really fantastic year for the North Canberra Eagles. If we go through some of the stats, the highest scoring team in the competition this year with 107 goals in total, averaging just over 5 goals a game. So if they get a roll on and get some forward pressure, they're certainly capable of finding the back of the net on multiple occasions. Whereas we see the UC stats, 63 goals for, so about 3 goals a game on average this year, with 26 against. So slightly better defensive record for UC, but certainly lots of goals scored from NC this year, with Georgie West leading the goal scoring charts with 27 goals from 21 games.
So pushback about to happen here between North Canberra Eagles to push back.
We're literally halfway.
So the final match of our women's season underway. North Canberra here through Georgie West. She's playing forward quickly to Chloe Barton, who mistrapped but will get control. Come up against Eddie, but too far to give away the short corner. And a good defensive work there by Hannah James to bring it out. Matt, Eddie, obviously a massive key component of this UC side if they're going to win today's game.
Yeah, absolutely. Her experience on the ball, even her talk and communication for the defenders around her just makes things so much easier, and her aerial ability. I think we saw that last week in the semi-final when Goulburn were mounting pressure. Eddie's ability to go over the top of the press can really relieve pressure, but also create some great attacks going forward.
So North Canberra here on the ball over the top, looking to try and find Laura, but well brought down by Emma DeKeft. Now back out to, I think that was Christy Martin. North Canberra now bringing it through. Chloe Barton winning the free hit. They've just been told to take it back outside the 25.
interesting matchup already here. Liv Martin going to Georgie West. I think that'll be a pivotal matchup today in the midfield. Georgie's been very dominant. Her penetrative passing ability in the midfield often creates a lot of opportunities for them, and she can carry forward with speed and skill. So Liv Martin's been set the task, I think, of trying to nullify her influence in the game. It'll be a really interesting contest to observe.
So Georgie West now, good little run, gets the ball into the circle, just a mistrap, non-trap by Laura, and it's going to roll out for a UC ball on the far side. North Canberra with all the early attacking pressure. A bit different for this UC team. It's a good ball by, I think that's Megan Bowles out there, split that transfer, allows it to get to Eddie, who's definitely their best ball user, wins a free hit. Her sister Meredith Bone played last week as a defence. Now she's up front, and Eddie is looking for over the top. Well brought down by Layla Riley, who wins the free hit and relieves some pressure.
Layla's positioning will be key today to nullify those drop zones and ensure that she's not too high so Eddie can't throw over the top.
North Canberra through Claudia, but Danny Brenner can't get on the end of it. So both teams still potentially just still trying to feel each other out a bit. It's a game that both clubs have been aiming to get to for the last couple of years. You see finally making it back after a few years of finishing in this top four and not making it through. North Canberra obviously building when they came in after the merger and really putting together, as you said, Cookie, an outstanding year. He's Claudia Johnston, ball in the corner, will win the long corner. Very lucky that our umpires today are two of the very best in Australia, and Christy Robertson, who is the active umpire now, is on the international panel this year. Lauren Yee trying to get involved for the first time, just unable to control, and she's someone who really can take this game by the scruff of the neck and almost go a long way to winning this game for North Canberra if she gets on form.
Yeah, absolutely. Lauren's had a great year as well, 20 games for 17 goals, and started to add some really good connections and looking to get other players away, and is playing in the midfield position today. So her passing and awareness will be really important to try and feed some of the strikers ahead, and one being Lauren Monterosso with 23 goals this year as well, another dangerous strike forward that Lauren will be looking to connect with.
So North Canberra now trying to work it out from the back, winning the free hit, and Lauren, trying to take the quick free hit but asking it to go back, but good intent by Lauren there just to try and catch the UC press off guard. And now North Canberra with one of their young guns and one of the ACT Hockey's future, great players, Zaya Holloway out there, made a move across from Central and has really stepped up this year. So exciting moment for her being so young. But UC winning the ball through Eddie, and this is where it gets dangerous. To her sister Murph, ball into the circle, and it's a long corner, didn't catch the foot. So this is where North Canberra need to be worried when Eddie starts to inject herself a bit higher up the field. Ball played through to Addison Chapman, back to Edwina Bone. She's going to look to get it in. It's a good stop there by North Canberra, not letting anything in on the pads. But a good tackle there by Olivia Martin, takes into the circle. Long corner again, Layla Riley, good tackle, not affecting her feet. But UC now starting to build some pressure. Liv just a touch, gets to Pip Mannix. Unlucky, just can't connect there, a little pop ball through, and Layla Riley sees the ball out. So Matt, obviously a bit of looking for a good game obviously on your behalf, but also watching intently as you've got many of your Canberra Chill ladies out there in this game. So exciting to see so many involved in the final day of the year.
Absolutely, yeah, and I think it's a great opportunity there. The crowd here today, the occasion is, obviously more significant than a regular round game, and the more exposure these players get to these high-pressure games, the better they'll be for the Hockey One season ahead. And yeah, great to see a nice representation from both teams there today. And it'll be a great opportunity for them to perform under pressure today, to take some confidence into the Hockey One season, which is not too far away.
So just a bit of discussion around where this free hit is. Georgie, she's marched that ball up 10 metres from where it was, so good play by her.
Back and around she goes to Layla Riley. Started the game fairly well and solid in defence. Out to the left-hand side in Zai, unable to control that. UC will bring the ball in through Megan Bowles.
So it'll be interesting to see who handles the occasion the best. Obviously, UC have a couple players in there that have done this before in the Bowing sisters, but for North Canberra, very new experience. It's not something, it's very hard to reach a grand final, even harder to win one, and most often it's the team that holds their nerve and kind of reacts to the situation the best that comes away. And now it'll be Zai Holloway for NCE looking to bring this ball out. Playing through, looks for Lauren, finds her. Lauren able to open up into some open space, and this is where it can get dangerous. Laura Monterosso is an option. Lauren with a good strong carry, finds Laura with a great touch. Gabby Milan, yeah, great save by Gabby.
Really influential save there. It was a great line break from Lauren and a good pass to Laura. But Gabby was able to smother the shot really well.
And now North Canberra seeing if they can just hold possession here through Georgie West. Ball played out around the back to Layla Riley. Down in the right-hand attacking corner for North Canberra. And North Canberra just turning it over, and it'll be UC's ball out in the corner. Going to get it off it for Eddie, who will most likely look for this ball to go over the top.
Full press, so she'll go hard down the line.
Just miscontrolled, but well read by Sarah Haynes to pick it up. And just running it out of bounds. And North Canberra, Jade Norwood now getting the ball for it. It's a decent tackle though by Sarah Haynes, just to not allow Jade around the back.
Jade's another young emerging player in our competition. Jade's represented the under-16s and under-18s ACT team this year, along with the school sport team as well. So had a successful year in the representative side of things. Now looking to cap it off with a first grade premiership.
So Megan Bowles winning the free hit there from Annie Bush, and now we'll look to go North Canberra very aggressive. Just trying to limit the options of, I suppose, the main one will be stopping that ball getting to Eddie out the back to allow that easy out for UC. UC now not as aggressive, but just waiting for their moment to go. North Canberra now rolling around the back. Ball into Claudia. Good ball out wide. Ball played down, but well cut off by UC, but Chloe Barton, sorry.
Nice control from Sarah Haynes in the midfield, wins a free hit. Often an underrated skill, the ability to win a free hit, get a stoppage, get some structure, and Eddie will take control now with her outlet. Looking for a direct ball, but Claudia is well positioned to intercept that. Finds Lauren Yee.
Great tackle though by Pitt Mannix, and now UC can go. So 2 on 4. Just not having too much to run. Young UC's probably youngest player out there, Kristen, just cutting inside where she might need to hold her width there, but Pip doing awesome to win it back. Great tackle again by Layla.
Yeah, she's been good, Layla, so far. Has been able to nullify UC's attacks.
Now with Eddie, top of the circle, not where you want that ball saved by Asta. It'll be a long corner. So we're 10 minutes through. Eddie with a quick play of the ball. Off it and just rolls through. Kristen just losing it in her feet, but first short corner of the game won by UC.
Just look at the replay there. You can see just off the foot of the defender of NCE. And the first corner of the match goes to UC.
A few options for UC at top of this battery, but first short corner of a grand final. Do you go with the tried and tested out to Eddie at the top for the straight shot, or do you try and run a variation and catch him off guard?
Well, I think Eddie's got the ability to slap with deception, so it could be a direct slap or slapping for a tip in, but she may even potentially try a drag for a
Pitt Mannix gets the ball out. It's to Eddie, the first slap, and it's in. First goal of the game, Edwina Bone. UC, who were under the pump a little bit early, but have worked themselves in and now rewarded for their attacking emphasis through Eddie Bone from the short corner. Slap through just for speed, beats Asta Johnston. 1-0 UC.
Yeah, as we see the replay there, fairly central, which means she really got good contact on that and very powerful strike. And this angle will show it here, just to the left-hand side of the goalkeeper, in between the goalkeeper and the postie. Great finish, 1-0 UC.
North Canberra now looking for a response through Georgie West. played through. Danny Brennan knocks it on. Chloe Barton trying to get it, but not able to. The real test for North Canberra now chasing the game. Very young forward line against a pretty experienced UC defensive group. Eddie Bone and Emma DeKeft. Been around, know what they're doing, but good ball. Release Liv Martin.
Great lead from Martin then.
First time ball through to Sam Bowles. She's going to look to get it on her reverse, just unable to trap that. Could have been danger time if Sam Bowles gets on her reverse. It's her favourite shot, and she usually connects well with them. Layla plays it over the top, but it'll be a free hit out. Jade Norwood just encroaching on the space of the UC midfielder there.
So Liv Martin's handed responsibilities, I guess, to Sarah Haynes a little bit on Georgie West, and Liv was able to find some good space. One of the fitter players in the comp. She doesn't stop moving and working. Wins a free hit now. Feeds it out to the right-hand side, just too far in front.
Yeah, Hannah James just not able to do it. Get onto that one. Sarah and Liv in that UC midfield are a really nice mix. Sarah a bit more defensive, and Liv allows her to use that fitness you speak about to kind of influence play higher up the field. But North Canberra trying to get it out. They're just going to have to be a little bit smarter than that, throwing into congestion in the middle, particularly with someone like Eddie there. She reads it so well. But plays it through, just missing Liv Martin there. And now NCE seeing if they can get some of these more experienced players on the ball, just control things a bit more. Layla, obviously a great start for her in this first quarter. Jade Norwood now, good turn to get on around, and she's out. Ball played through, just a bit too far for Mickey Beardmore. Two under 16s out there trying to combine. But good play by North Canberra.
Good receive under pressure from Jade, and nice change of speed to get ahead. Just that last pass, just missing the target, but some promising signs.
So again, North Canberra just with the high press, and the ball played through. Sam Bowles will receive under a bit of pressure, manages to get it out. A good run by Sam Bowles. Look for the crash across, just air swinging there.
No crash.
Yeah, no crash. Ball played out over the top. It's going to reach Jade Norwood. She brings it down. Claudia Johnston's trying to just get some separation off her midfielder, but ball played forward. Laura Monterosso. Good turn, just trying to shift that point of attack. Back to Layla Rye. They'll look to shift it to the far side now. Zionia Holloway. Ball played down. Claudia Johnston. Good receive to get around Elizabeth Salter. Approaching the circle. Good little dink in. Touch by Laura Monterosso. Good save again by Gabby, and just free hit off Danny Brenner. Oh no, short corner. I thought Christie had pointed the other way.
Look at the replay here. Great smother again from Gabby Milan to deny the initial shot, but NCE will have an opportunity here with the penalty corner. You'd think odds on it's going to go to Westie at the top.
Yep, what's 20, how many goals for her this year? 27 goals, and I'd say majority of them come from top of the circle. She again slaps with some decent deception. I've got a good battery. They've got a good battery set up. Let's see if they can equalise.
Johnston on the injection. Goes to Monterosso's battery. Westie eliminates. Just lost control a little bit though.
Just a little bit of control. So good running by UC to really put pressure on that. That first touch by Georgie West just forced her to have to try and dribble through that first tackle. And then good following up by the headman, which I believe is Edwina. Now ball played over the top. It's probably going to run far, but Layla just covering that. But you can see the plan there. Open up some space and then let the girls with the legs pick very quick. Liv very fit, can run things down all day. We'll be chasing those.
Nice overhead from Riley.
Through to Annie Bush. She just can't get control.
There's Salter, well done in the midfield.
Pip Mannix out. Megan Bowles, legs heavily strapped. It's a good bit of deception, but just can't keep it in. We approach the final 30 seconds of this game. Still very even though UC are one up. North Canberra playing well. And UC have just managed to turn the ball over. Edwina Bone will look to crash this in. Good ball just outside, probably lucky there.
20 seconds to go, needs to show some urgency.
Yeah. Laura, Eddie Bone on the ball. Watch her get this ball out. 10 seconds. She needs to go.
Ball's in the circle.
Pip Mannix. Good tackle though by North Canberra, who's going to see it out. So good defence there late by North Canberra. UC go into the first quarter break 1-0 with a goal from a short corner by Edwina Bone. We will be back shortly for the second quarter.
UC leads 1-0, heading into the quarter break.
And we are back for this second quarter of the grand final for the CL1 Women's Grand Final, brought to you by Spacequake Sports. North Canberra on the ball. Danny Brenner trying to knock the ball through, but well picked off by North Canberra. NCE then regaining possession. G West on the ball, looking wide. Good trap by Megan Bowles. She wins the free hit. So Edwina Bone now on the ball for UC, just marshalling the troops, looking for her sister Claudia Johnson with a good trap. Now looking to bring the ball out. Ball played across, just missed trap. And now UC will get in good attacking position. NCE obviously coached by Canberra hockey legend Glenn Turner. And so he's obviously big on the skills, and you can really see the improvement these girls have made in their skills and their fitness through his work. And Lauren Yee winning a good free hit there. G West trying to just get the game moving a little bit, which probably is smart. Need to move this UC defence around a bit, not get caught stationary. Lauren Yee finding a bit more of the ball early in this second quarter. Just miscontrolling, and Addie Chapman bringing it out. Now Sarah Haynes, there's no one in front of her, so will need to win a free hit, and does. And now UC will take their time just to move their magnets up the field and build some possession. Edwina Bone, she'll be on everything this afternoon. She'll see if she comes off the field, but I doubt she'll come off the field for very long at all.
What do you make of the first quarter, Jess?
Yeah, it was good. North Canberra, very good early, a lot of attacking pressure early, a few opportunities that they probably, first card here, going to be Lauren Yee, green card, probably just for a few too many tackles in a short space of time that didn't connect. So now North Canberra will need to adjust and hold out for 2 minutes while Lauren has a small break. You see now first time ball into the circle, picked off by North Canberra. He's going to look to bring it out. Layla Riley, who I thought was very good for North Canberra in that first quarter. Even though they went one down, she'd be up there with one of the standout players of that first quarter with her ability to read the play. Now she's on the ball. Let's see if They just play for some time and space, given they are a play down. Well picked off, though, by North Canberra. Danny Brennan just going to be careful there. Ball played through. Addie Chapman, believe a newcomer to UC this year, and has really added to this group, and a willing kind of, she rolls up to a lot of the chill stuff in the lead up to it, and a very quality player in there for this UC group. And now here's UC through Emma DeKeft. Addie Chapman, good turn. Gets the ball into the circle. Layla Riley covering well. A bit too far and not winning. And now here comes North Canberra. G West looking to release Chloe Barton, who's got wheels. She can get there, and she does. Look to run the baseline. Edwina Bone closing her down. Ball played across. Just behind Danny Brenner, though. Can't get on hold of that one. But good play by North Canberra. Quick ball movement, get it out wide, use that speed they've got out on the flanks to really put some pressure on this UC wide defence, and in particular get Eddie Bone defending out in probably spaces that she doesn't want to defend.
Another effective aerial there. They're
Done
in
this
behind
well.
here. They've got numbers forward if they can release.
4-3, ball played through. Sarah Haynes, Kristen on the ball now. Let's see what she can do. Ball played
Goal.
across. It's a goal, Kristen. The youngest player on the field, I believe. Bit fortunate, but they all count on days like this, don't they?
Yeah, they had numbers stemming forward. Lizzie Salter was able to get forward from the midfield and provide an extra number there and caused a bit of chaos. I think a touch came off a defender through the keeper there, and 2-0 to UC.
So now North Canberra with a bit more work to do. Georgie West getting very aggressive here. Gets the ball to Lauren. These two are going to have to combine to get through. Again, Lauren, just a bit of a loose touch, and Eddie able to work a free hit out of that.
Second goal of our Canberra Lab Club Capital League 1 Women's Grand Final to Kristen Van Rensburg.
Now you see
UC Stars 2.
ball through. Edwina Bone knocks the ball up, but intercepted. Lauren Yee on the ball. Played through. North Canberra now will look to transfer the play through Layla Riley. Good ball out now. Got a bit of room out wide. Jess Brady, ball played forward. Danny Brenner, first time touch, but it'll be swept up by Edwina Bone. She's been everywhere now through to Liv Martin, who missed traps and come through. Lauren Yee, ball played through. Chloe Barton just took her eyes off it, but she's managed to win it. Just wins the free hit there.
Chloe's very, very quick and elusive. Westie on the ball, goes early.
Good tackle. Yeah, great tackle. Wins the free hit out. So 2-0 down, but that might just alive this North Canberra midfield, which is very, very good. Obviously 3 Canberra Chill players in that midfield for North Canberra. Claudia and here's Layla. And to just go through. Georgie just missed trapping. It's been a bit like that when it's got up into these areas for North Canberra. Lauren Yee, back to Layla Riley. Looking to play the ball forward. It's a touch through. Should run out for a long corner and does.
Probably need to hold the ball in the attacking 50 a little bit longer here, NC, just to get a bit of forward structure. Nice use of width here on the left.
Jess Brady look for the ball in. Finds the ball in, but just misdirecting, and it'll be a 16 out. So some good play by North Canberra there.
Eddie goes early.
Looking for Kristen and the speed. It's going to get to her. And they've got numbers again. It's 3-on-3. Liv Martin just a heavy touch, and again great read by Layla Riley, to win that ball. Laura Monterosso picks up the ball probably in this attacking 50 for the first time, and she's going to take the ball quickly. Super important, but I think it'll just be a retake from there. A bit of miscommunication. Young Annie Bush just not clearing that area quick enough for Laura to have a clear run, but the ball's played to Lauren in the corner, but again heavy touch and not able to control. So I think in a final, as weird as it sounds, sometimes being down isn't, you obviously don't want to be down in a grand final, but sometimes it's not as bad as you think, because it encourages you to to play forward and really have a crack and can take the pressure off a bit of what you're trying to do.
Yeah, I think sometimes when we're in tight affairs in finals, I think we saw that in the men's CL1 major semi-final. It was almost like both teams didn't want to lose rather than were playing to win. Now, obviously, NCE have to step forward. They've got to score 3 goals to win. So they've got to try and be on the front foot a little bit more. And now, UC, it'd be interesting to see how they manage the game, whether they are able to stay on the front foot and continue to look for opportunities, or if they do sit back a little bit deeper, which could play into the hands of NCE if they are able to get a roll on.
Geez, Laura Monterosso protects the ball well, able to get through, win the free hit. Oh, no, stick. And UC will probably see it out. Sam Bowles plays it out to Christy Martin. Back to Sam Bowles. Sam Bowles on her reverse, just unable to find the pass. Now to Georgie West, good take to get away from Chapman. Looking for Beardmore, but just not able to connect. Yeah, and while it hasn't really paid off so far for North Canberra, it's such an exciting group going forward for them. They're quite young. Got some exciting talents in there, and they're showing glimpses of that today, which is really good to see.
The midfield rotation of UC has been fantastic, though. They've been able to find really good space and manipulate the press of UC to potentially, post up and then release a third runner for the overhead in behind, which has been really effective so far. And NCE have struggled to stop the flow of the outlet from the UC perspective.
Great pick by Zai Holloway there. Meredith just leaving a stick in there. Yeah, she'll see a card for that. It's just a little bit lazy by Meredith. She'll spend 2 minutes on the bench. And let's see now if UC can capitalise. North Canberra, can capitalise on this. UC scored when North Canberra were down to 10. So let's see if North Canberra, as you mentioned, can hold the play a bit more, hold the ball and build some play and win some corners and some opportunities at goal. Layla Riley out to Zania Holloway. Strong, but no free hit there, and I think rightfully so. No foul from Addie and Christie. G West will look to try and conduct some play here. Annie Bush with a good lead to the top of the circle. Just misplaced the pass by a fraction, but good signs that top of the circle opened up. Now you see again on 16 out, Eddie on the ball. And as you mentioned, the midfield just trying to move North Canberra around and open up some pockets of space. But North Canberra do a good job of shutting that down and regain possession of the ball. Layla Riley, big switch. Ball down the line, ball pops out, Jade Norwood. Strong receive. Look, take auto plane does. Played in, but again, good read by Edwina Bone. Now we'll just look to control.
Just got on a string.
You just sit and watch her sometimes and just marvel at obviously a fantastic player for the ACT Strikers and the Chill, and even better player for the Hockey Roos over the years. So awesome to have it. It's a good ball through. Touch by Layla was needed because Lizzie Salter was probably going to get on the end of that in a dangerous position. It's always so good to have players of Eddie's quality come back to Canberra and instantly get involved and come back and play. And obviously, no doubt the desire when she did come back to play with her sister and try and win that premiership with her again probably would have been on her mind. Now here's Sarah Haynes who wins the short corner. So good play there by Sarah. Into the circle, makes it dangerous defensive position, and then just rolling it onto the foot of Annie Bush. So you see with another opportunity, see if they go down the same path. Obviously Eddie managed to find that gap between first, second and left post there. Meredith is on. I know that they do run a deflection, but it looks like Murph will trap and Sarah Haynes will be on the deflection point. Also, Sarah Haynes known over the years to hit from that moment on a layoff. So it's out to Edwina, ball through. Better running by North Canberra. It's a long corner, but got out quick enough to not allow Eddie to have a free swing at that.
With 3 to go here, it's really, really important NCE are solid in defence. They can't give up a third goal.
Addie Chapman gets the ball into the circle, wins another corner. Addie Chapman just able to get in behind the NCE defensive unit there and get a ball with everyone turning and moving. So, and just some smarts by UC in manipulating this defensive unit for North Canberra. They'll get the next opportunity. Same setup as before. It's out by Mannix. Fast push. Edwina Bone with a flick. Great running. All stick. Well done by NCE. It's not a particularly fun position to be in, but someone's got to do it, and she does it very well there. Good line. And that's a 16 out, so NCE holding that off. Both teams back to full numbers with Meredith Bone coming back on the field. All played through by Layla, just again picked off by Edwina. Strength there by Jade Norwood. Exception keeping, just can't. So you see now we'll get the ball, and again a good attacking position. Christy Martin trying to find Pip Mannix, just unable to connect there, and ball goes over the baseline for an NCE 16. Out to Riley. Riley's looking to go forward. It's a good ball. Chloe Barton's able to get the ball. Just tried to knock it over Hannah James's stick there. Just giving away the free hit. I'm assuming for dangerous. Now UC to play back through, and it will be a 16. So
90 seconds to go here in the contest.
Layla looks to go over the top, finds G West. Tries to get the ball aerial. Sarah Haynes just going to set his teammate up there, and does. Meredith Bone with the steal. Meredith Bone's going to attack the circle. Ball has to be pushed across after the free hit one. Sarah Haynes looking to take it the required distance, and does. Into Layla Riley. But North Canberra again defending really well, defending their circle well. And they're going to full press, 44 seconds to go. Got them in the corner. North Canberra haven't had much luck with these overheads out, and same with this one. It's going to come straight back through Pip Mannix. Ball played through. That's a touch off North Canberra. I thought that was a touch off North Canberra. So
playing a bit of hockey fives there, nearly shooting from halfway. Jess, if you were the coach of NCE here, 2-0 down going into the break, what would your key message be going into the second half?
Well, I think firstly I would say 2-0 down, yes, disappointing, but they've had opportunities, so I wouldn't say they need to stray too far from the way they've done. Obviously Glenn and Carl down there have got them set up well. I think got to try and create space for a Lauren Yee, for a Claudia Johnston to get on the ball a little bit higher up the field, push their defence back, get Eddie Bone moving, and then see if you can put some pressure in and around Gabby's pads. So definitely not out of it. UC go into the half-time break, 2-0 down, goals to Eddie Bone in the first quarter and Christian Van Renberg in the second quarter. We will see you in about 5 minutes for the start of the second half. And we're back for the second half of this CL1 Women's Grand Final between University of Canberra and North Canberra. The stream supplied by Spacequake Sports. You see, to get us started, Eddie Bone on the ball. You see, she's shoveled that. Almost hit her own set of supporters out there. And now North Canberra will look to build and get back into this game. 2-0 down, but definitely not out of it. Had their opportunities. And here through Zai Holloway. Good little turn, but just unable to regain after the turn, and UC will bring it out through Sam Bowles. Ball played through Meredith Bone. It's a good touch. Again, Layla Riley sweeping well. Georgie West looking to get the ball around Sarah Haynes, and does so. I think it's got to play quick, and looks to. Played down the line. Lauren Yee now trying to win the battle with Lizzie Salter, two Academy of Sport teammates. Again, ball played through. Just trying to connect there with, I think that is Chloe Barton, who's unable to bring that in. Edwina Bone now to go. She's just going to ice it and let UC set up, get some field position for their press. So just letting NC know where to take the free hit. I know if ball rolls out and you get the ball a bit higher up, you want to take it from there, but if it goes over the baseline, have to take it from the right spot. Good touch there by Liv Martin. Finds Sarah Haynes. UC now building. Layla Riley again picking it off, but UC fighting hard to regain possession. Sam Bowles now on the ball. Brings the ball out. Will look to probably knock it in. Good tackle there by Layla, but again, UC winning a free hit through danger. She's played well today, Layla, for North Canberra. Sam Bowles looking to go to the top, gets it all wrong, and it will be an easy out for NC. So, Matt, 2-0 up for UC. You asked me before the break what I would do if I was North Canberra. You're UC and you're 2 goals up. What's your message to the group?
Yeah, I think it's been some really good stuff from a UC perspective. They've been able to
ball
create
through, Liv Martin, and just missed. Whiskers.
Where they've been dangerous, and exactly that. Liv Martin from midfield, Lizzie Salter from midfield, able to get additional bodies forward in transition to make it a 4v4 or 5v5 in the circle, whereas some of the opportunities from an NCE perspective, they haven't got their additional numbers forward to provide an extra layer or an extra threat in attack. So continue in that space with the ball, and then without the ball, listen to Eddie, get into position nice and early, stay disciplined with your positioning. The longer the game goes, the more direct NCE will play. So your positioning off ball is critical. You can see here Eddie working back to get across, intervening outside, tackle.
Just great tackle win there by Eddie. We just saw the replay of that shot from Liv, and Asta Johnson, a fantastic save there. If she doesn't get their foot onto that, that is going in the net. So she wouldn't have had much time to react to that, and did brilliantly. And again, probably that sole of her foot saves it from being 3-0, an even tougher job for North Canberra. Layla Riley over the top. Again, just swatted out by UC. One thing I think North Canberra got to do, maybe pick their moments a bit more with this overhead. They've not had much luck getting out. And UC almost pressed with a front four, with Eddie sweeping in behind as that free defender, so it allows that front line of UC to push up a bit higher and force those kind of small, shorter balls out. It's a good receive by Meredith, and she's out. Gets the ball on the inside. Again, numbers forward. Lauren Yee channeling back, but Lizzie Salter will pick the ball up for UC. Good ball by Lizzie. Again, just missed trap there by Layla. Liv Martin now on the ball. Liv hasn't had a massive impact in this game, but her energy and her legs is just allowing it ball through. Great tackle by North Canberra. Meredith almost bustled her way through. If Meredith was able to kind of get through, that would have been a very typical Meredith Bone goal, where she just fights away until she gets the result she's after. Obviously, she's scored the 17 this year, so she's in some form. She wins the ball here. Ball played across. Liv Martin, good receive in the circle. Just trying to find Meredith, just can't. So Liv Martin obviously trying to add some goals to her game this year, and obviously mentioned before, North Canberra junior growing up and made the move across 5 or 6 years ago to UC and is now captaining this group in a grand final. Ball played across, trying to find Kristen, just unable to, and now Jess Brady for North Canberra will bring it out to Georgie West. It's a good tackle though by Kristen. Georgie just holding it well and able to release Claudia. Just unable to find Lauren. It will come back through Lizzie. Now you see through Pitt, but Zai Holloway able to win that ball and winning the free hit. So it's been a good battle between those two, but both kind of bulls who like to have a crack, both of them. Good tackle by Eddie. Lauren just trying to, some individual brilliance there to get around the UC defence. Just the dump out to Georgie. Runs hard again. Good tackle by Liv Martin. Ball now played cross. Saved by Gabby. Now here's Jess Brady. Good, another save by Gabby. She's done well. She's come up clutch in a couple big moments in this game so far. But great work there by North Canberra. Much better passage of play.
Yeah, well done from Gabby. 2 important saves. Scrambling in front of the net, but managing to keep the ball out of the net, which is exactly what UC would want from her at the moment.
So again, Lauren just unable to get through this. She obviously finds herself with a lot of attention when she's on the ball, such she's a pretty special player on the ball. That UC must have made a point during the week to really tighten up when she gets onto it, to not allow her much open space. Edwina Bone now looks to go over. Again, I think that at times is the plan, identify the spacing behind a Pip Mannix and see if they can drop one in on that open turf and let her chase after it.
At this stage in the game as well, that's an effective outlet in the sense that they're able to get numbers in front, set the press up, play NC, have to play all the way from the other end of the field with a yellow wall in front of them.
Great turn, brings ball into midfield. Good read though by Ziania Holloway. Up against her under-16s teammate in Kristen. Wins the free hit. She hasn't touched it, and that would be a card. So unfortunately for Sarah, regardless what she sees there, she needs to wait for the umpire's call. And again, good hockey smarts by Georgia to identify that there's probably a situation there when she started to encroach to go and maybe try and force that card a bit. And now North Canberra will get the opportunity to attack against 10 for the next 2 minutes. So again, I think North Canberra trying to be a little bit more aggressive. Laura Monterosso in front of the press. But a great outlet by Eddie, finds Pip. She can get the ball on the inside, be out, but just holds it up well. Now here with Kristen in the corner. Ball played back through. Pip Mannix knocks it in. Asta has to, force a save and does. Get who it was in there. I think it was Christy Martin just lurking in there. Now Jade Norwood on the ball for NCE, looking to bring the ball out. Tries to find George, just can't. A quick release by Edwina. Now here's UC attacking the baseline, wins the free hit. Cookie, just that first time bunt by Eddie just allowed UC to just break through a whole 2 lines of press for North Canberra there.
Yeah, absolutely. No, she's ahead of the game, her awareness and ability to not just trap the ball, but then to play first time to get an attack going the other way.
And here's Georgie West bringing the ball out, looking to find Danny Brenner, and just raised off the stick. And UC will look to build. We're 10 minutes through this third quarter. UC 2-0 up. Almost, women's season is almost finished for 2024. Just hits Layla Riley. Well, I think that came off her leg, but play on. Now here with Mickey Beardmore, just unable to make a trap there. The thing about Mick, another one of their young players coming up, lightning quick, so good transfer there by Megan just to try and shift this North Canberra press there. Sitting out a little bit deeper. UC will just try and think their way through it and probably no one better on the ball. Now they go. Megan Bowles plays the ball through and knocks through for a 16. UC back to full numbers. Yeah, Sarah Haynes back on the field, so back to full numbers. Layla Riley, ball plays out. Good tackle though by Sam Bowles. He's working hard in that attacking press. North Canberra look to play the ball over the top. That'll go back the other way, unfortunately. Just little things North Canberra are doing at the moment, just relieving some pressure for UC. More looks like they're almost trying to man mark. Two in the midfield. Great ball through by Edwina, finds Lizzie. Ball played through. Lynn Martin wins the free hit and will continue to go. Gets the ball into the circle. Ball played through. Asta comes out, makes the save. North Canberra scramble well, but it will probably come back through. Lizzie knocks the ball out. Good tackle though by Jade Norwood, who's going to gain possession, but just lets go over the line. Will have to stay out. Finds Liv Martin. Ball crashing over the top. Sam Bowles didn't know much about it, but she managed to get a stick on it, which made it pretty dangerous for North Canberra there. And you see, just trying to play the one-time ball. Sarah Haynes not able to come off. Winning a free hit. Now Nikki Beardmore takes off. Oh, again. Yellow card second. Not 5 infringement for Sarah Haynes, so she'll have to see yellow for that. For anyone who's new to hockey, maybe watching for the first time, if you get the same infringement multiple times, your cards go up. So Sarah will have to be careful when she gets back out on the field. And now North Canberra have an opportunity again to play. They'll spend the rest of this quarter one player up, and the first part of the last quarter one player up. So we'll see if they get a bit more aggressive in this 5-minute stretch. North Canberra now, ball played through. Jade Norwood, bounce pass back. Run Lizzie Salter defending well and just winning the stick obstruction. Free hit there, so if you're North Canberra, are you being really aggressive with your player up at this moment in time?
Yeah, I think so. For me, we've got to score 3 goals to win the game. So I think for me, Lauren Yee is such a dangerous player, probably hasn't had the influence she may have wanted from the midfield. I would consider throwing her up front for this last quarter, whether or not you put her outside to try and not be influenced by Eddie Bone, but trying to get her in more dangerous positions to ultimately contribute to some attack. Yes. Still got the likes of Georgie West and Claudia in the midfield that can provide her service, but I just feel at the moment they need goals, and for me, Lauren's someone that can bring goals to the game.
So again, you see, winning the free hit. Meredith taking the ball. Again, just not able to connect with her right half there. And North Canberra will bring it out. Back to Layla. Touched by it, Sam, unable to get it now. Here's Claudia Johnson, probably where she's best, in some open space, using her speed. Great tackle though by Edwina Bone, just stopping that run forward. Claudia just playing it through, not able to get the power on it to really get through that UC wall. They defend in numbers, UC, and defend really well. And Eddie Bone just using all of her not going to say veteran instincts, because I think she's still got a lot of hockey left to play, but using all her IQ just to let that ball roll over, and is now just going to look again to ice that ball over the top. But it finds its way through. Layla Riley mistrap. Now here's Meredith. It's a good tackle though just to stop her, but Meredith continues to fight. Ball on the outside. Meredith looks to push it through again. Layla Riley, she's positioned herself well. It's a good release out to Laura Monterosso. 20 seconds left. We'll have to do something. Dishes the ball back in field to Georgie West. Good take on by Georgie. She's able to progress forward. Ball played through. It's off Meredith's stick. Laura Monterosso needs to win a short corner, and does. Great play there by North Canberra Eagles. Again, shifting the point of attack. Quick release out of defence.
5 seconds to go here. This is huge, huge moment in the game.
Lots to like in that little bit of play there. I think North Canberra wanting to shift that point of attack. Laura Monterosso obviously getting it, waiting for numbers, dishing back to her midfield, and then really working hard to get in, as you mentioned, right, get bodies forward in the dangerous spots. And that's where it happened. That ball came off Eddie Bone's stick. UC had to be clean and weren't. North Canberra now, the opportunity to get one back, make for an exciting last quarter. Claudia Johnston to inject. It's going to be Georgie West with the slap. Good save there by Meredith Bone. Protected that line really well. However, very encouraging final stages of that quarter for North Canberra. It should set up a cracking last quarter. We'll see everyone in 2 minutes.
Three-quarter time now, Canberra Labour Club with Canberra League 1 Women's Grand Final. It sees UC Stars 2, the North Canberra Eagles 0. 2 goals to UC Stars, 1 to Edbeck Weena Bone, and 1 to Kristen Van Ramsberg.
"15 minutes remain in the CL1 Women's Canberra Labour Club competition for Hockey ACT. This stream is brought to you by Spacequake Sports. UC to get us underway. They're still a player down. Sarah Haynes will serve at least 2 minutes on the bench for her second 5-yard infringement. Ball played to Edwina Bone, looked to go over the top. And again, while not connecting with anyone, buys them some time while they're a player down, enables them to set their press up. Suited almost to, at times, to combat this, given the level of fitness between a lot of their players.
Interesting, UC just entered the field with 11 for about 10 seconds. Wasn't picked up by the officials, but someone's just snuck off the field.
The officials have a lot to do today. We'll give them a pass on that one. Layla Riley looks to put the ball over the top. Again, it's going to come straight back. I think it's hard. Obviously, you see pressing aggressively and not allowing that ball out. But it just hasn't been effective for North Canberra today, that ball over the top. So hard at being able to throw that overhead with penetration and some distance is obviously important. Now UC to bring North Canberra to bring it out. Jess Brady. Thought she won a free hit there, but no. And then Liv Martin and Georgie West battling it out. This last quarter is where players like Liv really can come into the game. Unreal fitness, some of the highest fitness scores Canberra's ever seen. Pip Mannix, ball into the circle, trying not to. Mick Mannix with a shot, and it's a goal. UC 3-0 up. Pip Mannix. She fought. She busted through a few tackles, and Pip Mannix is able to get a goal, and her season's not over yet, but she's had a fantastic year this year where she's been selected in the Canberra Chill, put together a really strong club season. Just reward. UC now 3-0 up, and now North Canberra face an even tougher battle to get back in. This is positive. People like Lauren Yeh on the ball, but Pip Mannix obviously excited by the goal she scored. She's back defending, helping her defence out. Back to Edwina Bone. It's a good tackle there by Chloe Barton just to not allow Eddie to run through. I think now the question for the North Canberra coaching staff is, when do you pull that keeper off and give yourself an extra player? Don't want to leave it too long. And here's Ionia Holloway looking to get the ball in. It's a decent ball in, but well repelled by UC. Kristen on the ball. She wins the free hit. I don't think Claudia's heard it. Look for Edwina Bone to go over the top. She's got players out the back. Again, just the difference in that overhead. A bit more penetration there for UC. Just allows them to get further up the field.
I think the runners in behind as well, the depth they're able to create creates that layer and opportunity to go further. Obviously, Eddie has the range, but the movement up front creates more space for them to land.
Jade Norwood for NC Eagles battling hard there in the midfield.
Sarah Haynes back on the field, so we are 11v11.
Here's North Canberra through Laura Montross, just unable to control, but she works hard, wins it well. Good strength, wins the free hit. I think North Canberra, just in this last quarter, they've got to start kind of playing free hits up a bit higher up the field, a little bit quicker, just to try and unsettle this UC defence. They get back in numbers and defend well as a unit, UC, so got to try something a little bit different to kind of put them off their game. Eddie Bone. I think if there was a heat map for where Eddie Bone's been today, I think most of the field would be covered.
She's been great. Just her experience and quality.
Ball played through Layla Riley, just unable to be controlled there by Laura. But you see, I mean, North Canberra really putting some pressure on this last quarter. Lon Monterosso right in Eddie's face. Picked up well by Addie Chapman. Ball played through Lizzie Salter. It's a good tackle though by Jess Brady. Jade Norwood out to Georgie West. Looks to take the ball forward. It's a good tackle by Addie Chapman, but she gives away a free hit.
Very particular with where the ball is from the umpires.
Oh, look, Christie's one of the best in Australia at it. Recently upgraded to that international panel. As well, I think G West is. Jai Holloway, good play, good touch though. Chloe Barton, ball played across, just unable to keep that ball in play. And again, I think it'd been Eddie's. That should go UC's way. It does, just encroaching into the 5. The North Canberra defender. Winterbow now on the ball. Ball played through. Dangerous free hit won by UC. Sarah Haynes on it. Nothing on, she'll knock it back to Edwina Bone. Edwina Bone looking to go in, got numbers in the circle. Oh, it's a bit of a jungle in there, but a few touches and it almost went in. I think Liv Martin got a touch, a North Canberra defender obviously got a touch in there as well. Quick little play of the ball. Sam Bowles looks to spin. Oh, and just misses, but again, it's come off a touch. I think it's Asta Johnson again.
She hit the deck early. May have just got a touch or touch the defender as well, but they were scrambling there, NCE.
And these little set plays where they just knock it in, just try and get a little touch into the circle. Just creates a bit of chaos. Liv Martin, I think, getting away with one there. I don't know if she was five, but a good touch. And here's Kristen. Winning a free hit. Goes out wide. Ball played in across the face. Asta needs to come out and make a save. It'll be a long corner. UC on the ball. Eddie Bone taking the ball 5. It's hit a foot. That'll be a short corner. So again, Edwina Bone just catching NC off. Falling a little bit asleep there and able to take some easy meters and then get the ball into the circle. The UC crowd have been waiting a long time for this one.
2011 was their last premiership, and a few well-hydrated supporters on the hill, I think. Enjoying some time in the sun and enjoying their team playing well.
So Megan Bowles on the injection, Liv Martin on the trap, Eddie Bone up top. So comes out, bit of movement, doesn't go out clean, ball rolls out. Sam Bowles with a hit, good save by Asta. And Claudia sweeping well, so able to repel that. Back with Sam Bowles now. Just going to look to build, transfer out the back. Emma DeKeff. Sarah Haynes just winning the free hit there. Ball played through. That'll be a long corner if it goes out. Good tackle there by UC. Play on. Ball rolls out for a 16, so a little bit of confusion, I think, with this corner. Just a little bit of too much movement for Eddie to kind of set herself. It's a decent strike by Sam. She collects it well, and a strong save by Asta. And Claudia doing what every good defensive unit does, turning as soon as that shot goes in to make sure they can sweep and help their goalkeeper out. 6 minutes to go. UC 3-0 up. Edwina Bone on the ball, looks to throw in the corner to Liv Martin, just unable to get there.
Getting forward again, Liv's doing the last 6 minutes of the game, still working hard, providing an option, providing an extra layer for Eddie to throw the ball to.
Good steal, yeah, by Mirth. Touch through, Liv Martin unselfish. Pip Mannix looks to go over the top, good save by Asta. I believe that's Hannah James in there. Apologies if it's not. They win another short corner though. So again, good play by UC and just getting numbers in and around that danger area in the circle, which allows second and third plays at the ball. So Murph at that L1, look for this deflection from Meredith. Out to Edwina. And we're looking for it. Good save by Asta, who gets the ball out. North Canberra have won the ball. Can they get forward? Georgie West plays the ball forward. Danny Brenner's on the ball. Got numbers on the outside, but good chasing back by UC. Danny Brenner has to be careful there. If she made contact, she would have probably sat the rest of the game. Ball played through. It's got a touch, but North Canberra will regather the ball through Layla Riley. Good pass through. They'll win that. Montrosso, just a little bit of a knock there, but she seems fine. She's a battler, that one. Came back from pretty nasty. I think last time these team played, she accidentally copped a ball to the face and spent a few weeks on asylum with concussion, so it's great to see her back out there. With Martin getting a touch on there, made it a bit uncomfortable for the North Canberra defender, but she does well and gets the ball out wide. Played through. Danny Brenner trying to just receive on her reverse and can't, so just unable, North Canberra, to put these final couple passes together. Ball played over the top. Meredith Bone brings it down very well. In a bit of space out the back. Got Jess Brady for company. Ball crashed in. Wins the free hit just off the foot of Layla Riley. Meredith Bone on the ball. I think nursing a small muscular injury, Meredith, over the last couple months of the season, but I think she'll do anything to play on games like this. So Liv Martin off the field. Hopefully nothing too serious. Probably just run herself into the ground, roadrunner style. Here comes North Canberra out. Chloe Barton's great tackle though, and UC come back at the goals. Ball inside, good touch by Layla Riley. Pip Mannix unable just to knock that ball in. Now North Canberra get the ball out through Claudia Johnson in some open space. She's got numbers getting forward. It's going to be played across. Ball gets all the way through. Georgie West. Can she do here? And good touch by the UC defender, but great play by North Canberra. They're not going to go down swinging.
Eddie Bone, perfect spot.
Just reading that hotline well, right?
Just hitting it down the other end. They've caught a bit of a fall away. Press just getting numbers behind the ball, clogging up the middle, making it hard for NC to get any flow to their attack late in the game.
Ball played across, just unable to connect there.
Libby Martin back on the field.
Yep, so that's a good sign. Good sign. Thought she might have had an injury, but we're happy that she's back out there. Eddie with a bit of a shovel over, and it's going to work to Pip Mannix. If it doesn't get to Pip, it'll be a sister, but Murph unable just to. Ball played over. I think that should. She's probably just a little bit too close, Chloe there. Now Edwina, ball through. Christy Martin unable to bring that in. Minute and a half to go. Almost party time for UC, but I mean, maybe not North Canberra's day to day. However, a fantastic year by them and put together a really good little group that'll serve them well over the coming years. Just a few little things haven't worked out for them today, but more positives, I think, than negatives for this North Canberra group going forward.
Yeah, I agree. They've certainly recruited well with their juniors, so they've got some some talent coming through and coming into the club. So there's definitely some exciting years ahead for the club. But today, UC, too good from early in the game. Eddie Bone set the tone with her organisation and able to get over and round the press quite effectively. And for me, well-deserved winners today.
Into the final minute. You see Edwina Bone on the ball. She's just going to pop it back to Emma. You haven't had to mention the UC defenders too much, but as a defender, you probably want that. You probably don't want to be mentioned too much in a grand final. It means you've done your job very well. Emma's someone who's been here a long time and thoroughly deserves.
And a corner.
Wins a corner, just probably...
Bit overzealous there.
Young Zai trying to battle hard, trying to win the ball back for a team. We saw a pitch storm last year because obviously United broke their deadlock of premierships. Do we reckon there'll be a pitch storm by the UC fans?
I think there'll be a big celebration. I'm not sure it'll be a pitch storm. Here we go.
Miss Trapp goes out to Sam Bowles. Going to look to roll in. Ball played through. Liv Martin with a touch. Asta Johnson with a save. We're into the final 40 seconds of the 2004 Canberra CL1 Women's Canberra Labour Club season.
Maybe 2024.
2004, yeah, we're not back in time. 2024. Might feel that long for UC supporters since they won the premiership, but they're going to do it today. Final 20 seconds. Such an exciting time for these ladies out on the field. Memories they'll never forget with a team that will always be connected. Congratulations. And there goes the hooter. UC have done it. A fantastic win by UC, 3-0. It's been, 13 long years. They've finally done it after a few years of probably disappointment, but this makes it all the more worth it.
And 5 grand finals for UC today and 5 wins, so there will be a very happy club tonight.
So, yes, I know it's a very connected club. Congratulations to the UC Stars, UC Club as a whole. A fantastic year for these ladies. Commiserations to North Canberra, but as we mentioned, a fantastic year by them, and a year that will only, I think, encourage them to go further and further on. More upside than downside for this North Canberra side, and sometimes you need to be in a grand final and lose one to then win one in the future years. So they'll only get stronger from this this game. Disappointment, but a lot of positives. UC, I mean, some outstanding players out there, led by Edwina Bone, Meredith Bone, Liv Martin. But I mean, what can you say? I mean, you've probably watched them a bit more closely this year.
Yeah, I think I just wanted to add as well to NCE, they did lose Taylor Thompson early in the year, and she was a pivotal defender. Also added a penalty corner threat as well. So, fingers crossed she'll be able to work hard and get back at some stage next year, which will just add even more quality and depth to their group. But they've certainly got a lot of young junior players coming to the club and coming through the club. So I'm sure they'll be better for this season. Overall, a really positive year. I know it'll hurt now for NCE, but they'll certainly be better for it. But from a UC perspective, fantastic performance. They probably got into form at the right time of the year and had a good run in over the last couple of weeks, and we've played some good hockey, knocking off St Pat's in the first week in the elimination. St Pat's are a very experienced team and have had a lot of success over the last few years, and then were able to get the job done against Goulburn, who were the minor premiers last week, and a really strong group from their perspective as well. So they've had to beat a few top teams on the way here, and on the day able to control the game. I think well led by Eddie Bone, the effort from the midfielders and then the players around her to give her those options and control the game was first class. So well-deserved winners for UC. I'm sure they'll enjoy their celebrations tonight. And
we'd like to say, seeing him out there, congratulations to Andrew Buick, Susie Foley, the management team, the coaching staff of them. You know, obviously the seasons like this don't happen without coaches behind the work and sometimes forgotten. So well done to them, and again, commiserations to Glenn Turner and to Carl Brenner for NC. A lot of hard work goes into it, and I know those two guys put in a lot of work over the last couple of years with this group. So we'll go down for the ceremony where they'll hand out the shields and the medallions. Thank you very much for joining us. Yep, I would. Thank you very much for joining us. My name's Jesse, we're joined by Matt Cook. This stream was brought to us by Spacequake Sports. Thank you everyone for being a part of the women's season for 2024. We look forward to seeing you next year, and we'll see you shortly for the men's stream.